So welcome back, everyone. We got a lot of newbies in here today, so it's really fun. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. My next guest is Chris Willis. She is the Director of Client Services of HOMEWATCH. You're also HOMEWATCH Caregivers, and you're also a social worker. I can't talk today. There's something wrong with me. Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Sure. So I love to start that I came here to the Valley at the turn of the century. And I worked in many fields as a medical social worker in hospice, home health, actually in this building right here. Out in the field, I worked for the Department of Developmental Disabilities, supporting members there. And I have been part of the HOMEWATCH team for the last 5 years, but I actually have been referring to them, partnering, since 2004 when we opened up our doors.
Wow. Okay. So what does HOMEWATCH Caregivers do?
We support individuals wherever they call home. So many people think it's always in private homes, but not necessarily. Some individuals call us into the hospital setting just to be with their loved ones because maybe they're coming out of anesthesia, maybe they're having some difficulties, need someone one-to-one, whether they're in the hospital or even in a rehab facility. Sometimes we provide care in independent living facilities, assisted living, memory care, care center settings, wherever the person calls home, we are there, including travel.
So question, is there a certain age group that you work with?
So we support individuals traditionally 18 years on up, yet depending on the particular needs of someone that is considered a minor, we just need to have a conversation. So we want to make sure that our care providers, which we call care partners, we're all partners in care, support each of the clients that we have the privilege to support in whatever way.
So many people, when they hear caregivers, especially with our seniors that are listening right now and all that, is that they think of it for in-home health care. But this is different.
So much more.
Yeah.
So we can assist individuals with those activities of daily living, like showering, dressing, toileting, transferring, incontinence care. We can assist with feeding. But where individuals really need us to support them is maybe in the area of medication reminders when their loved one is not in home, or maybe they're just kind of forgetting that time and missing that point of taking your medication on time every time to support wellness. Maybe we're planning and preparing meals. Maybe we're going to the grocery store. Maybe we are doing some light housekeeping tasks. We take them out and about for appointments. We help them transition home from rehab facilities. We support exercises put in place by physical therapy team members to aid in their recuperation to avoid deconditioning. Maybe we're taking them out and doing fun things. Spring training's huge here in the Valley. So we take many of our clients to spring training games. And let me tell you, you see a live individual when you put them in their niche, ballpark, they will sit down and order a hot dog and a beer without even thinking about it.
I'm coming too. So you can check her out on the website. It's homewatchcaregivers.com, and it's /Phoenix. The phone number is 602-953-2872. I'm going to say this. I also think, because I'm having surgery, I want you to come and help me. That's only my finger, but I mean, but the thing is that this is something that's very different. And I want people to understand, when would they call you to set all this up, kind of thing?
Sure. So I'm a kid of the 80s. There's a song from the 80s, the things that make you go, So those things that you're having surgery on your finger, you would not believe what impacts individuals with their finger.
You won't.
But trying to navigate day in life. So if there's something that you are questioning, could HOMEWATCH Caregivers assist me? Call us. We'll help you navigate. If we're not the right solution, we will get you to the right party that can provide solutions. I always say a social worker with the most tools in our tool bag when we die wins. I'm very competitive. I want to win. So I'm going to do my best to support you navigating the best solution.
The phone number is 602-953-2872. When you're going, that's when you want to call. Now, I did write down something that's not here that I want to ask you to. You do complementary assessments.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So
anyone who would like to navigate what does support through HOMEWATCH Caregivers look like, we can do a complimentary in-home assessment or even over the phone. We have many family members that live out of state and their loved ones are here, so we can do a joint assessment, but navigating all the needs and care there on site. Many of our clients have long-term care insurance, so we also conduct a benefit review at that time or at a later date to make sure they know all the details, the idiosyncrasies of each policy, and so they can be a good steward, whether not today, maybe in the future, but we help them navigate all of that.
So on the website, does it have all the information?
Majority of the information is available. Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. No, it's okay. HOMEWATCH CAREGIVERS with an S.com/Phoenix. It's interesting to go and see that this is different. This is not in-home health care. Different.
Correct. Home care versus home health are two completely different things. Home health is a Medicare service that, or authorized through private insurances. It requires a physician's order, and maybe it's a short-term stint where a doctor may identify a need for a skilled nurse or physical therapy for whatever reason. Home care does not require a order from a physician, although we'll talk about it, but there are a couple benefits that are now Medicare approved because Medicare is acknowledging the need and value of home care services to reduce that financial footprint to the Medicare bucket.
So you just are answering the question that I want to ask you. So let's talk about those resources. What are those?
So there are two. So you're talking about Medicare.
Mm-hmm.
So underneath Medicare, there are two benefits. In July of 2024, they launched what is called a service to support chronic care management. And so individuals that may not have home health in place, they may benefit from a nurse remotely to navigate chronic conditions to support them remaining out of the hospital healthy and healthy at home. The huge benefit that is here is the new guide benefits, and that's for individuals living with dementia. This benefit is designated specifically for respite, a break, for the primary caregiver. HOMEWATCH Caregivers is an authorized provider to come in here and provide that benefit. There are many providers here in the Valley and also remote that are the Medicare overseers of this benefit, but you get 72 hours of care per year from July 1 to June 30th if your Medicare is your primary insurance carrier, you are not on hospice, you have a moderate to severe dementia diagnosis, and you do not live in a skilled nursing facility. You can live in memory care, you can live in assisted living, independent living, but you cannot live in a care, like a skilled nursing facility to receive these benefits. If you want information, please do not hesitate to give us a call, because I would be happy to, and any one of our client service team members would be happy to navigate how to tap into those benefits.
You're like a plethora of different services for people 18 years on up, right? Mm-hmm. And what is the requirement, let's say, for somebody that's 18 years old, they're in the hospital, right? Maybe they have to come home and need help. What can you give a little idea about that?
Sure. So there's a variety of reasons why people would use us, and I shared a little bit about the service details. I guess I kind of hear the question behind the question is, why would someone 18 want to use us? So there's various payer sources that pay for home care services with HOMEWATCH Caregivers. So there's private pay. So for one of the callers that called in, they wanted their daughter to go flying to different locations in the country. So they needed a caregiver to accompany them. But private pay, long-term care insurance, veteran benefits, we're an approved provider, Holocaust survivors, very few left in the world. Yet we are also an approved provider through Jewish Family Services to authorize those services, the Medicare benefits, and there are even some Advantage plans that are starting to authorize it.
It's so awesome. I love what you offer, and I'm almost sorry that I didn't know, because I know some woman who probably could have stayed in her home a little bit longer, which would have been nice for her and the family. And so these services not only just help the person, it really does help the family. And you also said even caregivers, that you help with them too. Go to the website. It is HOMEWATCHCaregivers with an S.com, and it's /Phoenix. You do all of these assessments for people. You also help people understand long-term care, right? There's so much that they offer, and I think this is a great opportunity right, for people who might be having that, right, you had said that, what's happening here, maybe, and they can call you and you can help them, right, make that decision?
Yes.
Okay, so again, that phone number is 602-953-2872. What are your final words?
So my main thing is we have this wonderful community here in Arizona and the Phoenix area. We are a plethora of resources. Do not hesitate to reach out if you have questions. We're here to navigate, to make sure you have the right solutions to support you at home.
You know what? I thought that it was a little bit more home care. It's not. It's everything else but. And the number to call is 602-953-2872. It's HOMEWATCH CAREGIVERS with an S.com /Phoenix.
Thank you.